All right, folks, I'm not even gonna make you wait. There it is. I got a Rivian R1T in limestone with the sport black 22-inch wheels. This is the large performance battery pack, has a 341-mile range on it. You know the State Farm commercial where the guy's like, I'll never own a minivan, and he owns a minivan. He's like, I'll never have 2 kids, and he has 2 kids. I said I'd never own a truck, and I have a truck. The interesting thing about that commercial is they end it by saying, he says, I'll never leave you, when he's talking to his wife. And based on how that commercial was going, he's gonna leave her. But let's check out this thing. Limestone, in my opinion, is an incredible color. I'm gonna be doing road trips, camping. I might start hunting. This is gonna start new hobbies for me. Who actually knows? So this is the key, all right? So we got the key here, unlock, lock. If I tap twice, boom. Front pops open. So I'm just gonna walk you guys through the spec of this car. We'll do an initial drive. You got this cable here. Not totally sure how this connects to anything yet, but we'll learn together. This is a learning channel. Front plate, Arizona's not stupid, so we don't need that. Baby car seat, this is very nice because it guides you into the hole. We could all use that. We got the charging cable here. Now look at all the storage we have down here. There's also a drain plug. So if you want to have chicken wings and beers and go watch a Stores play, you have the drain plug here so you can put ice in here and let it all drain out. That's a great feature. You also have charging cable included. Here's your guide. And it comes with a NEMA 1450 plug included. Tesla charges you $35 for that, but this is a $91,000 truck, so they kind of got us there. Now, the other thing is that I haven't mentioned yet, I am leasing this vehicle. I'm gonna do a whole video separate on how much the lease is and what all that costs, and my plan to recuperate that money, hopefully through the videos, but I might fail as well. It'll be kind of fun to watch me fail, because you guys can sit at home and be keyboard warriors. Limestone paint is incredible. I love it. There is this little slit right here that actually has paint protection film. You can kind of see along that top part. And you also see here, because this isn't the quad motor, the Rivian doesn't have the yellow highlight behind it. And also the brake calipers are silver. So those aren't the really nice yellow. Again, I was going for range with a little bit of performance, 3.5 seconds to 60. So a couple of the options here, starts at 73 grand. Large battery pack, 6 grand. Limestone exterior color, 1750. The 22s are 3,500. Performance dual motor, 5 grand. So $11,000 just in battery upgrades from basic takes us to $91,000. Which in my opinion is like, that's a ridiculous price. Cameraman here hates Tesla, so anything about this is great, even though he owns a Model 3. We also have the adventure hole here. I took delivery right over there, and the guy that did delivery, I don't think he liked the adventure hole comment, but honestly, that's what this is. It's an adventure hole. So we got this here. I play golf, so nice thing about, if you have a truck, it's annoying to put your clubs in the back, right? And it's also annoying to put your clubs in the back seat. So now I can just put my golf clubs in here. Should be able to fit 2 sets in there. We'll be testing that in a later video. If we go to the other side here, the bed, not an automatic bed, but, and again, guys, for those of you who are like into trucks and you see me saying things, give me like ease up, because I've never owned one. I have no idea. My friend Kurt had a big red Ford F-150 in college, and it was great. Also unique to the right side of the car, this has a first aid kit in it. So you have that right here. So you can kind of see all that. So that closes up. And this holds, I think, 250 pounds, which I'm not quite there yet, but if I keep going to Chili's, we'll get there together. This just pops down. It doesn't automatically go back up, but the cool feature is you have this right here, which is a built-in compressor where you can set the PSI. So I have it set to 48 PSI right now because the tires are 48 PSI all around. You can do that there and pump up your tires or beach equipment or whatever. I think that's a really unique feature. And overall, the build quality on this is very good. It's a $90,000 truck. The paint is very high quality. All the fit and finish looks very good. So I'm happy with it so far. Moving around to this side, we'll call it the gear tunnel for once. It's probably the last time I ever call it that. You can see that goes a little deeper. So this has the compressor hose that you're able to use. If you get pulled over on the side of the road, you're able to use that. Has a little tire flat kit as well. If you get a puncture, you can fill it with that. It's just really nice. It comes with all that. Here's the hose as well that goes, it's really high quality piece. And the charger is a high quality piece as well. One thing I love about my Tesla is the charger that it comes with is a thin cable. It's very slick, and this is very similar to that. So I think that's all great. Let's take a quick look at the interior. I haven't even pulled off the stickers. I'll do that for you all right now. Get a nice clean shot of this here. That's nice. Let's do this one too. Beautiful. Yeah, this is all new to me. I was thinking of getting a Tesla Model S used for about 60 grand. That was an option, but I just felt like the content kind of repetitive. If I wasn't making YouTube videos and I was just buying a car, I think I would have rather gotten the S, a little bit better on range, better charging network. Getting a truck for me, I don't know how useful that is, but we're gonna see. I just think this is gonna be more fresh content. Rivian, I think, is one of my favorite EV companies. Never owned a truck. It's always good to have new experiences. That's kind of it. I went with the standard interior. I picked something from inventory that I could take delivery on before the end of the year. So if you take a look at these seats, you got that nice stitching up the middle. This is just the standard black interior. It's beautiful. I mean, the Alcantara roof liner, nice steering wheel. The screens are beautiful. Doesn't have Apple CarPlay or anything like that, so it's their native infotainment. We'll see how we like that over time. But overall, it's a really well-built and rugged vehicle. Also, before we get too deep into this video, I have to thank INTOTHEAM for sponsoring this video. One of their basic hoodies, incredibly comfortable. Their basic tees, and I also have done 2 collaborations with them with electric car themes. They've been incredible to work with. So if you go to their website and use code Gjeebs at checkout, you'll save an additional 10% stacked on top of whatever other sale that they have going on. I highly recommend their stuff. They've been partnered with me for almost 3 years of me going full-time on YouTube. So they've been a supporter of the channel. You guys love their stuff, and I obviously want to continue working with them. So INTOTHEAM, thank you for sponsoring. Guys, check out their stuff, especially these basic hoodies. They have a 30-day return policy. If you don't like it, just send it back. But everyone said they love it. Even me. The other thing we have here, a little Easter egg. I've shown this before. Got a little flashlight here. Hey, is anyone down there? You look around. So anyways, you got that. So we're gonna cover more of that in the future, but let's take it for the first drive. We're gonna head home and see how it rides. So just like the Tesla, to put it in drive, park, it's all the same. Single tap down is dynamic cruise control, and then double tap is like lane keep assist and dynamic cruise control. It has an air suspension. You can adjust the feel from soft to off-road to low to high, all that stuff. And I wanted to get something that actually had like a decent amount of range on it. And then we'll also be doing road trips where we test like how their charging network is and Electrify America and all that garbage. So we'll see how that is, which honestly, I think that'll be the content that's fun to make. But so far the UI is great. I love that it shows what your elevation is. That's one of my favorite things to know when driving and just being places. I don't know why, it just makes me happy. You know, you see people on YouTube and they go and like buy cars like, whoa, I couldn't do this without you guys and all that stuff. I don't feel great about buying this, to be honest with you. Like this costs a lot. I think the lease is gonna cost me about 36 grand. Just doesn't feel good, you know? Like I just get this pit in my stomach when I spend this much money, but it's my business and you know, that's that. It's just funny, as much as I love cars, it like doesn't feel great to buy them. I don't know. Driving this though, it feels incredible. I kind of said this when I drove the R1S. The steering wheel feels like it's like a Ford Fusion wheel. It doesn't feel as expensive as I think that it should. It's probably some fake leather to save the environment. That's really my only complaint on the interior. I have the cooled seats going. It feels incredible. I just find it funny that I'm driving around a truck. I feel like a dummy. I feel like a poser is what I feel like. I feel like the guy who's never played golf before and he's playing with a Scotty Cameron. But yeah, driving this feels great. It's gonna be interesting to see if their advertised range is like accurate or if it's like Tesla. In my Tesla, I get 70 to 75% of advertised range. Just a lot of great comparisons, and I'm excited to own something for a while that is an electric car that doesn't have the great charging network, newer technology. I think it's gonna be really helpful information. All right, folks, moment of truth. Jamie's in the car. Yeah. Baby in the back. Again, we're both 6 feet tall, so this was kind of, and I know I need to do squats, okay? I'm embarrassed, but it's still a little tight. The car seat's just massive back there. Thoughts, initial thoughts?
I would drive it.
Well, you are driving it, so yeah, she likes it. We have
I do like it, yeah.
We daughter in the back, daughter right here. So we needed to get something that was going to fit us all. And honestly, it still is tight. But it's like, what are you going to do? Get a Hummer? Get that? It's like, oh, that was the perfect timing. I was gonna say get a Hummer, and then one was coming up the road that was perfect. Yeah, we're gonna be doing a ton on this, road trips, all kinds of stuff. We'll do baby accessories. We're gonna cover it all, folks. I'm really excited, and what's this say here? Adventurous forever, isn't that nice?
That is nice.
Isn't that? Loves the air suspension. She really likes that. You like sitting up high in the commanding position?
I do love being up high.
And if you want to be higher, you just click this, and now we're going ride height high, air suspension.
Yeah, I'm not the type of person that's gonna know that there's a difference there.
You're not that type, huh?
I'm just, yeah. It probably changed by like 2 centimeters.
I actually don't know. Maybe it is 2 centimeters. You could be right. 1,100 feet we're at right now. That's good to know. Demon child in the back. We're taking her to a priest right now to try. Yeah, we're taking her to an exorcist. There you go. See, that's the vocabulary. I'm just not there, and as you all know that. I was gonna say a priest that brings demons out of you, but you could summarize that in the word exorcist.
Yep.
So that was nicely done. Now, I know you wanted a Sonos for Christmas. I got you something else. See? Is that fine?
For surround sound?
Yeah, surround sound. Just like
We'll just bring this inside.
bring that in. Yeah.
Perfect.
All right.
Thank you, hon.
You're welcome. So that's it. This is what I got. This is what we're going to be making a ton of videos on. I think it's going to open up a lot of doors for different types of content, comparisons with Tesla and other competitors, other EV trucks, the Cybertruck coming up, all of that. I do have a Cybertruck on order as well. I do also plan on getting the new Model 3 Highland if they ever send that to us. But that's kind of where we're at. I also just got a brand new suspension from Unplugged with my Model Y. Click this video right here. You're going to love that. If you have a Model Y or a Model 3, this suspension is incredible from Unplugged. It's also very affordable. It's their entry level, and it's like totally changed my perspective on how the car drives. I think you're really going to enjoy that.